I'm going to clean some containers today again, in case you didn't catch the other one. I use these containers by TCP, and I just let them dry. These are the 1,000 milligrams, milliliters, and I just let these dry in a big box, and I get to them when I get to them, and now is the time of the week when I get to them. Not like I have anything to do. I just need to play cleanup on these and get these out of the way. But most of the stuff comes off these pretty good. And since I did so many colored coasters during the week, last week, I just want to get these knocked out so I don't have to, because I'll be pouring more stuff later. Most of the stuff comes out of them pretty good. Every now and then something will stick. But most of the time, most of it comes out. If you really want to get it out, I mean, I just use gloves to keep my hands pretty clean. So yeah, these are all some of the colors I use for the coasters. Those funky ones I did, and I still got to do a video on those. But most of the time, this stuff comes out pretty clean. I'm going to reuse all these colors in a project I'm going to work on. And the stuff that's maybe too big, I'm going to smush it down and make it a little bit smaller. But stuff comes out pretty easy. If you don't want to reuse the material, the old concrete, then you can just pitch it in the trash can or do whatever you want to do. But I prefer doing it this way because I don't want this stuff leaching into my yard or, you know, in my flower beds or things like that. So I don't want that. So and if there's a few little pieces, I'm not too worried about it. It's not going to impact me next time I do these. You know, most of the time, I just reuse these anyway, so it sticks on the bottom. Not a real big deal. But yes, I do use these in a couple little projects that I like to do. Especially a lot of this smaller stuff. It's real good filler for a couple projects that I like to do. Let's see. Squish them out and off we go. And I can do a couple hundred of these in about an hour and just knocking them all out. And then put them back in the other box and grab them as I need them. And then I don't have to worry about needing these. I have about a couple hundred of these to do, and then we can let you sit for it all. This one's going to, sometimes I get a little, there we go, pop right out. I get these off Amazon. They're pretty cheap, bound in boxes of 100. Every now and then one will break, and no big deal. And they're not that expensive. I think they cost like 19 cents a piece or something. So if one or two breaks, who cares? It's not like they're really expensive. This one's got a little bit on the bottom. Most of the time they come out, stuff comes out pretty good. Every now and then one will stick good. I'm going to take a hammer to it. But considering that most of my recipes are pretty close to what I'm going to pour, the only way I normally have extra stuff is if I'm doing something new and I don't have a good recipe for it. So I'm kind of doing an estimate, or I'm doing something else where I'm not using one of my recipes, and that'll have a tendency to give me some more waste. And I try to keep my waste down to about less than 1% of what I pour, because then I'm not throwing a whole lot of product away. It comes out pretty good. I think these are all the ones left that I needed to do. I do this about once a week. I may have a couple hundred that are piled up throughout the week. If I get bored during the week, you know, I need a bunch, then I'll go do them. But that wasn't too bad. So we did all those in about 5 minutes. And I think that's all I have to do. I don't have any additional ones. I do have some additional ones. Let's see. I have a couple more. No, that was a test one, so we'll see how that one goes. Some of these were test ones, so you see we have more waste than normal. I'm trying to do any videos I need to get done today, because we're supposed to get a lot of rain, so it'll be a little noisy if I try to do some of these tomorrow. Yeah, these are some tests I ran to work on a couple projects, because normally I don't have that kind of waste unless I'm doing something special. And this one will be the last one. That's all the ones. And this one I'm going to need my hammer on. You see, this one's got a pretty good layer of concrete in the bottom. And what I do with this is I put my hand in here to support it with the knuckles and just tap on it. And it normally just falls right out too. So, see, pretty clean. I mean, you can rinse these out if you want to, or you can do whatever you want to do with them. I just take them as they are. They're dry. Throw them back in a big box. And off they go until the next time I need them. So what I'll do is I'll crush this stuff up. Most of the smaller stuff, I'll crush it all up, get it pretty fine, and then I will reuse it in a couple projects I'm working on. So some of this real big stuff, let's see what I can do with it. That's it. Okay, thanks, bye.